everyone. So today we're going to do oral presentation, which is already choose a policies option, which is prioritize the economy growth of this sector, foregoing new regulations throughout the region. In this mining industry, we can increase economic growth by mining industry. It's because important to many country, and also people get employment, dividend, and taxes. For instance, if more people get employed by mining corporations or company, people consume more product. While doing this industry, we also have to conserve by better legislation and regulation like National Environmental Policy Act to promote efforts which will prevent or eliminate damage to the environment.
How deforestation affects humans and environment. Effects of deforestation to humans are contribute to climate change, low agricultural produce, disrupted lives, increase in tropical outbreak, while for environment is loss of habitat and wildlife extinction, soil erosion and floods, loss of biodiversity and increase in greenhouse effect. So how do we conserve it? By fighting illegal logging and limited logging in old growth forests, spread awareness and raise consciousness, shop in sustainable certified products, replantation and protecting forest areas by creating laws and policies that ensure the forests are kept safe and protected. For example, the policies that we chose earlier, which is prioritize economic growth of this sector and forging new regulations throughout the region. In this way, we can win economically as well as forge new rules such as they need license or they can cut down certain amount of trees in a day and they have to replant.
Benefits of prioritizing economic growth. First, higher incomes. Economic growth enables consumers to consume more goods and services and enjoy better standard of living. Second, economic development. The biggest factor for promoting economic development is sustained economic growth. Economic growth in Myanmar over the past few decades has played a major role in reducing absolute level of poverty. Third, increased research and development. High economic growth leads to increased profitability for firms, enabling more spending on research and development. Also, sustained economic growth increases confidence and encourage firms to take risks and innovate. That's all from me. Thank you.
So I will explain about the effect of prioritizing economic growth. So the first one is inflation. If aggregate demand increase faster than the increase in aggregate supply, then there will be an excess demand but in a shortage in supply in the economy. The second one is environmental problems. During economic growth, factories will operate for a longer time to increase the production output. So this will lead to the increase in the emission of carbon, which then causes the air pollution. The third one is gross domestic product (GDP). With increased output and consumption, we are likely to see cost imposed on the environment. The environmental impact of economic growth includes the increased consumption of non-renewable resources, higher levels of pollution, global warming, and the potential loss of environmental habitats.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to explain about the responsibility of the India state in tackling air pollution. One is government. India government took some steps in direction commitment to reducing 45% of household using solid fuel for cooking. Next is the government eliminate subsidies to pollute cooking gases to improve access to clean food for household cooking. And next is human and environment. One, switching to clean energy source for cook stove, public transport and industry. Next, measure to reduce road traffic by raising fuel taxes and parking fees, levying congestion charge, and last is creating risk-free zone and cycles. That's all. Thank you.
Next, responsibility of the Bangladesh state in tackling air pollution, which is to strengthen the government agency's capacity. First, which is environment, which included addressing emissions from brick kilns. For the others is transport, which included traffic management and engineering issues to regulate emissions.